February 24th. About 11:30. That's you.
Oh, sorry. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you've figured everything out.
I haven't figured anything out.
Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
Didn't she ask?
Well, she asked for his help, not his protection.
Isn't that the same thing?
I don't know. Possibly. How can you be so cold?
If we're in America, it is still winter.
Map.
If we're in Japan, I want to say it uses the Australian seasons, but I don't think it does.
I'm not sure. I don't need a way to find out.
Yeah, you look it up, yeah.
What?
Keep reading.
Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Oh, so it's spring right now in Japan.
Okay, so it uses reverse, so it would have been winter in February.
I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Just for interrupting me, you're getting a deduction in your pay wage. In your pay. God damn it. Wait a minute. Gumshoe turns around and says, wait a minute, you can't do that. You're on trial right now.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You've got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
God damn, which funerals have you been to? Is it like the young blonde woman marrying like the 80-year-old millionaire who just died and is going to inherit everything?
Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey, 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 hey! I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's okay, so have you bought what I asked?
Ah, shit, Gumshoe's broken again, we better reboot him.
You mean this, right? My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making the request.
My name?
Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Gumshoe, could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright needed them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them. I can't believe you, the Chief Prosecutor, were a witness in that case.
Miss Sky was a witness? We just received the SL9 incident files for the Joe Drake killing solved 2 years ago.
Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders.
I'm actually kind of curious. I want to have a look at this now. Okay, case closed. Perpetrator Jake. Serial murder sentence death. Victims. Oh.
Neil Marshall.
Head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Witness Lena and Emma Sky. Why are they there?
Mm.
Okay, executive investigator. So Lena was an investigator on that. Oh, so she must have been a detective previously. Hang on. Hang on. Why was Emma Sky there as well?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, what now that I've bought you your stuff, you're gonna ignore me?
Emma? But why? Why is your name in here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana. This SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Drake killings. The Joe Drake. No, Lana. That's over with, no.
Emma, wait. She ran away.
You know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere.
You stay the fuck right there, don't you?
Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here.
Son of a bitch. Jake Marshall, Angel Sky, Damon Gant, and Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence.
Knowing you, you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck.
Better take a good look at this file. Luckily for you, while you were talking, I did. Also to be continued. February 24th, 12:15. The court will now...
I can see my house from up here.
Anyway, the court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Whoops, wrong button. Emma didn't come back.
Allow me to call my next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. The witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, now, okay. I didn't realize I became a ventriloquist.
Apparently so.
Me, partner. Hang on. My accent is all out of whack. Just give me a second. Me, partner. Alright, I'm just a man, same as you, wander around the trails of civilization.
Occasionally helping the elderly across intersections when needed. Yes, we get it.
Oh, I know.
Throwing the shade.
Oh, I know, you're a patrolman. No, I'm an alcoholic. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling winds calling it out.
Marshall. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor.
Edgeworth's just given up trying to get the names out of him. He just knows them ahead of time. Howling wind? I never heard Edgeworth describe that way before.
Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You're in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. The day the crime took place. Is this correct?
According
to
the papers, partner? What do you mean? A desperado soul is boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English. Witness testimony, day of the crime. By in plain old English, do you mean actually in British or Texan?
This thing is like, Well, the dang old, playing old dang. Starts talking like freaking Boomhauer. dang on, you know, man. Dang on, let's go. This dang on, yo. He's gone full Boomhauer.
Sort of. Okay.
Ren deciding if he should now just voice him like that.
Shut up! Fuck! I missed half the damn thing. I was keeping an eye on the boneyard there. That said, I wasn't supposed to make rounds for. Oh fuck! They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that just ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street. Fuck. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
Ooh.
I actually can't tell. Is that actually his hair, or is that like part of like a cover to like protect your sides and back?
I think it's supposed to be his hair, possibly, but it could just be one of those hats that's got a neck protector.
That's what I'm thinking.
I was sitting there thinking that before when I was looking at him. I'm like, is that actually hair?
Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon every cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, about the fingerprint activated locks on the evidence lockers. Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickey are those? He's not being very helpful.
He's not that good with machines or with following orders.
Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? Oh, this one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. Okay, so to repeat what I missed out earlier, my job was to keep a weary eye on that bone orchard. How exactly did you keep an eye on the evidence room? Shit, I hit the options. I just made sure nothing moved in the security camera monitor. That room's so still. Every time, even time dies in there. I'm just a caretaker who inters the recordings. You inter them. Videos of nothing ain't that useful. When the time would come, I erase the tape.
If nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours.
Each time I erased the tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. This guy has a flair for dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So naturally, you don't physically enter the evidence room. But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style. I'm afraid I don't understand. No desperado I know lets rules get in the way. No desperados I know join the police force. So Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime, just between you and me, I didn't step foot in the evidence room that day. Those are rubber gloves stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that? Sorry, partner, can't say I do. I haven't even been in that crypt in weeks. How does this guy avoid being fired? He bribes someone with one of the bottles of alcohol. You used to be a detective, so you used the evidence room in the past, correct? Of course, back in the day when my locker was a goldmine of evidence. And yet you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism. Sorry, partner, I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works.
Jeez.
That's quite incredible. Edgeworth.
Oh, sorry. The sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence.
Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that too. At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime. Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place? What were you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. Not even angel steak lunches can beat that parlor's Vongol Cespa pasta? Do you mean to tell us you abandoned the police duties to eat some noodles? Ooh, if you said that to an Italian person. Not at all desperados eat tacos, partner. Wait, not all desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. I hope this has at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. This is usually what Edgeworth says. Did you not want to raise this year? Out of ammo, Officer Marshall? That's right, partner. Or as you called it, evidence. If you plan to pin me to this crime, then you better draw. Otherwise, you just wasted my time.
So is that where we... yeah, okay.
Just, my steel horse is waiting to carry me back to the back west to the sunset. One thing seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen anything. Texans don't take orders from anyone. From anyone. Everyone knows that. We don't even take orders from other Texans. Apparently your superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I better up the ante. Hang on. We know he was in there because of the blood evidence, so...
Yeah, but didn't you say you should keep that up his sleeve?
We have to present it, but we just gotta present it at the right spot, but...
Oh.
I was trying to say if there was an actual oh, nah. He's saying he wasn't there, but we got blood evidence. Yeah, so this is really the right place. Oh, whoops. Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd that that is you being called in to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime, and yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene, or to be exact, a handprint. Huh, listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm a caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints will be in there. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Witness, what is the meaning of this?
Oh my god.
What?
For a second thought when it showed you his feet, I thought he had high heels on, then I realised it was his spurs.
Yes.
I thought he was wearing high heels. I thought his spurs were like stiletto high heels.
No.
It's all good.
Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the scene of the crime? Were at the crime scene? The blood were wiped away, however, luminol testing clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? Also, has no one noticed the fact that he has a knife on him?
Yeah.
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders.
I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall?
About the blood-stained fingerprints? Oh, no, that's you. Very well, you may be giving your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. In blood. Witness testimony, blood-stained fingerprints. Like I said, it was only natural for my fingerprints to be in that Evans room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the blood-stained handprint. No. The murderer touched my locker when my fingerprints, where my fingerprints was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprints are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? How would he know that? See, I had nothing to do with this. Even if he wasn't wearing gloves, then it wouldn't matter. The witness' explanation appears valid. Admittedly, there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something, I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it.